Hello everyone, Giltar here with a response to Malfoy is Our King, otherwise known as Jessica. Her video question, or video title was Questions I Want Answers To, in which she asked several questions. The first of which was, well, why is it okay to perpetuate stereotyping, even though it's negative? I'd like to address that question specifically, and I think in order to do so, I would ask everyone watching to consider that stereotyping is not always done out of maliciousness. In order to better understand that, I think we should bring into this discussion the concepts of morality and ethics. First of all, I'd like to try to clarify morality and ethics in a simplified manner, because many people have the misconception that morality and ethics are interchangeable terms, that one can be used in the place of the other. They cannot, because they are in fact different things. Morals are simply values that one holds due to social, cultural, religious, and other basically influences from their own social environment. They're values that one has due to how they're influenced, where they live, where they are. And these days, with the internet and other forms of communication, one can have moral influence from other parts of the world which they do not physically reside in. Now, ethics is related to morals, but it is different in that ethics, generally speaking, is simply the addressing an exploration of moral values. They sort of question moral values. And another way to look at ethics, in a very narrow, simplistic way for the purposes of this discussion, is that ethics are the degree which one holds to their morals. So to give a simple example is that I have a moral value that states lying is wrong. I believe lying is wrong. Yet ethically, I've had failure in integrity from time to time, because I've broken my sort of belief that I've actually lied before. Despite being small lies, white lies, or any other way I try to justify these lyings, I've had a point in failure of my ethical integrity. So, moving on to how this applies to stereotyping and its perpetuation, I think a lot of people actually don't think it's okay to stereotype or to perpetuate stereotypes. But ethically, they've had failures in integrity, where due to particular circumstances, they've actually not held up to their moral belief that stereotyping is wrong. Where could this happen? Well, perhaps in a community where a lot of people do believe that, morally speaking, because of their own social environment, morally they believe stereotyping is not objectionable. They find it's okay. And perhaps some individuals who have a different set of beliefs, who believe in fact that stereotyping is wrong, that is part of their moral setup, due to social pressure, where they could be ostracized for thinking and being and acting differently, they've given in and succumbed to social pressure and had a failure of ethical integrity. And therefore, despite believing that stereotyping is wrong and that it's negative, and that one should not perpetuate it, because of all the pressures they have from their environment, they've had a failure of ethical integrity, and therefore they've perpetuated stereotyping. They've joined in with the group. And I think that's what happens in many cases. Now, this is in no way to excuse those people who do believe stereotyping is okay and that they have perhaps some malicious intent behind it. However, I think a good deal of people who do perpetuate stereotypes do not do it out of malice or out of ill will or intent. It's that they do in fact believe it is wrong, but have had failures in ethical integrity. They just could not hold up to their moral values or their beliefs. So that's sort of my response to Jessica's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this short bit of perspective of mine. I hope this answer was satisfactory in some way for you, Jessica. And I thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys at my next video. I hope this doesn't sound too rushed or rambling, because I'm doing this right before I go to work this morning. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.